Hello everyone, my name is Alison Flores, and welcome to a new mini-series of mine called Cooking in Quarantine. This mini-series will consist of cooking videos that will be introduced by yours truly. I know times right now are hard, but that's why this series exists. I hope to bring entertainment to those who watch these videos, and the same thing goes for the people who are helping me create this content. Starting off the mini-series is someone very special, Miss Gentile. In this episode, Miss Gentile will show you how to make your very own recipe book, along with sharing a recipe book of her own. I hope you all enjoy. I will now pass it on to Miss Gentile.
Welcome to episode 1, How to Make a Recipe Book. First thing, gather your materials. You'll need a notebook or bound book or scrapbook, a pen, glue stick or glue or tape, scissors, and recipes.
All you really need is tape, scissors, some kind of a notebook, and something like a glue stick or the tape.
When you go to pick your book, use what you have. Sometimes you'll be lucky and you'll find an old journal lying around or a sketch journal, but any old notebook will do. This is my old, from 20 years ago. There's phone numbers on it, stains. This is my old recipe book, and it was like really precious to me. Everything that I make was written throughout there. I had see all the stains, and I had things taped in that I found online, things written in, things I found and I glued it in, and then clippings from the newspaper, like an old person, really big things randomly written. Anyway, then I moved and I was like, I need a new recipe book. This is falling apart. So I happened to find this really cool book because I bought it for someone to do artwork in, and they didn't use it. So I took it and I transferred the best, most important recipes from my old book to this new book, and then I added to it. So now it's really pretty. I wrote a little cover page, and I left this page blank so I can have a table of contents when I'm done. And then my easy homemade French bread I found online, so I put that in here. But I also have things I cut out of my old book, photocopied some of them I just took right out. And then I realized as I was putting everything in that some of my recipes I got from people. So I realized this is my favorite recipe. I got it from my friend Josephine. And that was a good kit. Everybody always wants that. This I always make for my kids right out of Bisquick. They're shortcakes, and sometimes I make strawberry jam. So this is I glued it in here. They don't really put it on the Bisquick all the time. I know it's Bisquick, but it's really good. And then peanut butter blossoms, every mom should know how to make. And let's see. Oh, my great-grandmother had a secret recipe, top secret recipe for rolled cookies with buttercream frosting, and I didn't know until she was about 87 that it was from The Joy of Cooking. But that's okay because I had it handwritten in here before I found that out. See, I wrote great grandma there. These are my favorite Linzer cookie recipe. Very important Oriental coleslaw. My sister-in-law gave me that one. This one I found such a long time ago. God, I think it was 2000 probably. And then these are random ones that I wrote in. But as I went through, I realized that I got a lot of these from different people. This one was from my friend, Amy. And then this one was from my neighbor, Drew. This one was from Mrs. Grasso. So I started labeling them all. This is from your friend and mine, Mrs. Paula Fortuna, when she makes the Igbo ground nut soup from Things Fall Apart. Your favorite African novel and mine.
Alright, and then this is from my old neighbor, Mr. Allen. So anyway, oh look, my sister carries turkey meatballs in her own handwriting. Anyway, when I was done, I was thinking that this is a nice thing to pass down to my kids. That they might really like one day. I even put in like their Grandma Dot's secret recipe for Spanish rice. And this is my grandmother's another top secret recipe for piccalilli, green tomato relish that they used to make and keep in jars in the basement. And you could get one every so often at Easter. Once a year, they would take a jar out, and I learned that that's because it's really hard to make, and when you make it, you have to take all the seeds out of the green tomatoes, and your hands end up raw. Anyway, she wouldn't give me her secret recipe until she was about 87, and then of course I found it in the ball cooking, the ball jar, how to can tomatoes book. But I have it handwritten out of her recipe book, so I didn't know that. Anyway, it's very special to me. Somewhere she gave me finally her own magazine that she got it out of, and I have that somewhere too. So anyway, the point is, your recipe book, when you're done, can be a really meaningful keepsake for your family. It's like a family heirloom. So now you know how to make a really special family recipe book.